The reason why I say that is because, first off, I ain't even really working like that. I'm on vacation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I might have been the first person to see this. Not to see this video, but to see all of this shit. And ladies and gentlemen, what you just witnessed on that video is a feeler. Please, ladies, do not tell me that y'all are right back asking this man for advice. What you just saw was a man who got caught up, showed himself in front of God, blamed what he was going through on God, went out, did worse, and left his wife. And now, y'all are still asking this man questions about how to deal with men. When I say this video, and probably prior to this video, no one asked him shit. When I say that was a feeler, that was to see if he could still get your interest. That was a video that he put out just to see if he talks, will ladies still listen? Will they click like? Will they? That's what that was. I tell y'all pretty regularly now that you have been studied. People know how to manipulate you because you tell them exactly what you want to hear. Why? Because he has no other lane, ladies and gentlemen. And he threw out a last-ditch effort at trying to renew it, and y'all are falling for it. Trying to renew what he was already doing because it's his only avenue of getting money. He's left his wife. He's going to lose more than half of his shit. He has to keep up these new chicks, this new crop of chicks, because it's not just one, ladies and gentlemen. He has to keep up this new crop of chicks. And that money is looking real thin right now. So it's his only fucking lane. And he destroyed himself. And what are y'all going to do? Y'all going to build his ass back up by him giving you all the shit that he been telling you, flat out lies. Flat out lies. You see, I was ahead of the curve. Probably about 5-6 years ahead of the curve. All you have to do is go look at my YouTube. That's it. All you have to do is go to LOOECHANGE on YouTube. That's all you got to do. And you can see that I was ahead of the curve before all of this happened. I knew who this dude was. And I know how y'all can spin it in your head and say, well, who better to teach you about a cheating man than a cheating man? A cheating man who's been finessing y'all for so many years, acting as if he was God's gift, who would never go out and do any of these things, and telling you exactly why he was doing those things by telling you, or why your man was doing those things by telling you by experience. And he was finessing every single one of y'all who was so enthralled with what he looked like and how he talked and saying everything you wanted to hear. He disappears for a while. Then you see him helping people on clips of him helping people. He's basically an altar boy at church, and you see clips of that, and then he disappears for a while. He breaks up with his wife. He goes and gets a new boo. He's cheating on her. It's videos of him being out with multiple other women now. In the meantime, his so-called new boo is sitting back going back and forth with his wife on Twitter. And this motherfucker gets back in front of a screen. And pretends, oh, I'm on vacation. No, bud, your fucking money is getting thin, and you have no other avenue of getting back on track. And you tried it out. And apparently it's successful because he's put out a series of videos ever since then. Couple of key points that I tell y'all pretty regularly. One, you have been studied. And as long as anybody tells you exactly what you want to hear, you will follow them, you will click likes, and you will line their pockets. Number two, when the grass is cut, the snakes will show. That motherfucker will still bite you if you're still willing enough to get close to it, knowing that that's a motherfucking snake.